Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I want to talk about the UEFA Champions League quarterfinal matches that took place earlier today. Two really good ones. Let's start off with Atletico Madrid hosting Barcelona. What a tie this was. Last week, Atletico Madrid won the first leg of this two-leg tie 2-0 in Barcelona. So they took a 2-0 advantage back to their home ground in Madrid, where they played earlier today, and what a game it was. Barcelona, of course, came out firing. Everybody knew they were going to come out firing. We actually had a bet placed on Barcelona to win this game, not to advance, just to win this specific game, and that ended up cashing. So, good for us. But back to this, unbelievable. I mean, Barcelona come out, Lamine Yamal has a chance to score a goal under a minute into the game. They came out with a fire under their butts, extremely motivated to try and overturn the 2-goal deficit, and they score within 5 minutes. Lamine Yamal picks up, or I believe that Madrid turns the ball over in their own half pretty badly, and Ferran Torres plays in Lamine Yamal behind the Madrid defense, and it was an easy left-footed finish for Yamal to put Barcelona up 1-0. Then about 20 minutes later, see Dani Olmo thread a perfect pass through to Ferran Torres, and Ferran Torres finishing beautifully in the upper corner. No chance for the keeper to erase that 2-goal deficit. And they showed pictures of the crowd. Fans were panicking. Players on the Madrid side seemed to be extremely concerned, but got to give a lot of credit to them. They fought extremely hard, didn't seem to waver at all. And 7 minutes later, Ademola Lookman gives Madrid the lead again across the two legs. Of course, they're still losing in this fixture alone, but everybody's really just worried about the two legs except for me. I mean, I just have my stupid bet placed on Barcelona to win this game, but obviously the grander scheme of things is, Barcelona's trying to overcome this 2-goal deficit. And, Marcus Llorente, a really nice counterattack from Atletico Madrid. Marcos Llorente is open, finds Ademola Lookman making a run, and it's a good finish. And that was the last goal of the game. They're in the 31st minute of the game. In the second half, Barcelona would score about 10 minutes in. Ferran Torres was able to, I believe, pick up a loose ball. I forget how he ended up getting that loose ball, but kind of there was just a scrum in front of goal. He gets the ball and finishes it, and unfortunately he was ruled offside. I believe, somebody played the ball in. Someone had taken a shot. It was saved by Musso, the Madrid keeper, and then it fell right to Ferran Torres, and he finished it, but he was in an offside position. I think that's how it went, but anyways, unfortunately, he was offside. It was disallowed, and that was a big blow for Barcelona. Couple of subs for both teams. Most notably, Barcelona brings on Lewandowski and Rashford. And then the biggest moment in the second half came in the 79th minute when Eric Garcia committed a foul on a Madrid player that prevented a clear and obvious goal-scoring opportunity. And so he was shown the red card. And at that moment, things became extremely difficult for Barcelona to try and erase that deficit. And then from then on out, Atletico Madrid did have some good chances on the counter. My bet was definitely in danger, throughout that last, 15 minutes of action there. It was very, very concerning for me. But in the end, was happy to win it. And unfortunately, Barcelona was not able to advance. The red card from Eric Garcia, I think, really cost them. I think if that doesn't happen, they've got a really, really good chance to make it through. But credit to Atletico Madrid. They fought extremely hard. You know, just looking at the shots, really close game. Barcelona dominating the possession. Both teams with 15 shots. Barcelona created 7 big chances, only scored 2 of them. Didn't take enough chances in this game, and that may have been, what ended up causing them to lose it. So what a game that was. And then the other game that we had today was PSG and Liverpool, taking place at Anfield. In the first leg of this fixture, this 2-legged tie, PSG dominated in Paris, winning that game by a score of 2-0. Could have been 4 or 5-0, but they won 2-0. Took that lead to Liverpool at Anfield earlier today, and it was a really, really good game. Really close game, back and forth. PSG did dominate for the majority of the match. They are the better team, and they did have the control for pretty much the entire first half. Liverpool came on strong for a lot of the second half, but a moment of brilliance from Ousmane Dembele in the 72nd minute put PSG ahead 1-0. And then Dembele would score again on a counterattack in the 91st to put it away. So PSG ends up winning this game 2-0. Our pick in that game was PSG on the money line at plus 165. That ended up cashing. So obviously a great day for me in the Champions League, going 2-0 and picking up close to 2 units. So definitely awesome. And that leads us right into tomorrow's games. That's what I really want to talk about. I've got a couple of bets for those games, and I want to walk through those and kind of give my reasoning as to why I think these are good plays. And so let's do it. Arsenal and Sporting. Arsenal and Sporting Portugal tomorrow at the Emirates Stadium in London, England. So you got Arsenal, who have really looked shaky recently. They just lost to Bournemouth at home. They barely beat Sporting Portugal on the road last week, thanks to a late winner from Kai Havertz. This Arsenal side lost to second division Southampton, and they were dominated by Man City. So they've lost 3 out of their last 4 games coming in. It's not good form for Arsenal at all. Meanwhile, Sporting Portugal looking pretty strong. They're winning a lot of games. However, I think it's a big step up in competition for them going to the Emirates Stadium in London. It's going to be pretty tough for them there. The way I see this game playing out, we know the strength of Arsenal. It is a slow, methodical pace of play. They're very defensive-minded. They still have, in my opinion, the best defense in the world. They've got one of the best goalkeepers in the world. And I find it hard to believe that Sporting Portugal is going to come out early in this game on the road and take an early lead. I don't see it. Now, I understand that they are going to be chasing goals here and that they're hungry for goals. They need to score a goal to tie the game, obviously, because they're down 1-0 on the 2-legged fixture. But just because they need to and they're chasing it, does that mean that they're automatically going to? No, it doesn't. And they've got a tall task going up against Arsenal, who are obviously one of the best defenses in the world this entire year. I think Arsenal is going to want to play a slow, methodical game. There's no reason for Arsenal to push the pace at all. All they have to do is control this game and score the first goal, and this game's over. So what I did here was I took the under 2.5 total goals at plus 100 for 1 unit. My thought process is that Sporting Portugal are going to struggle to break down Arsenal's defense. I just don't believe that Arsenal is going to give up an early goal to Sporting. And so the later this game goes with a 0-0 scoreline, the better it is for me. I see this game being 0-0 for quite a while. It could be 0-0 at halftime. That's personally what I see. I just don't see Sporting Portugal coming out and scoring early on. And if Arsenal score first, that's even better for me. Then they have a 2-0 lead, and then the fixture is pretty much dead at that point. So that's my thought process there. I feel pretty good about it. Feel good enough to put a unit on it. So under 2.5 total goals at plus 100 in the Arsenal hosting Sporting Portugal game in the Champions League quarterfinal for Wednesday, April 15th. And then the second game on Wednesday, April 15th in the Champions League quarterfinal is going to be between Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. This game taking place in Munich, Germany. And wow, this is going to be quite the fixture. At the Allianz Arena there in Munich. And Bayern look to be the best team in the world right now. Dare I say that? I mean, this team's won 5 in a row. They've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 out of their last 15 games. They just beat Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid, Spain last week. They just beat them 2-1. So now they come back home with all the confidence. And they're just a better team right now, and they're just playing better. It's that simple. So I think Bayern is going to score quite a few goals here at home. I think Bayern could score 3. I definitely think they score twice, but I couldn't see them scoring 3 or even 4 for that matter. I think Real Madrid will get on the board. I think, with Mbappe, Vinny Jr., and so on and so forth, Jude Bellingham, and, all the other guys they have available. I think that they will I think they'll get a goal too. So the way I decided to go here, at some nice plus money odds, Bayern Munich to win. So Bayern Munich money line, parlayed with both teams to score. Comes out at plus 115, put 0.8 units on it. And yeah, this play has been hitting with high regularity. Obviously, it hit last week when these two teams played each other in Madrid. And in Bayern's last, 15 games, actually in Bayern's last 20 games, this has hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times. So it's hit 60% of the time in their last 12 games. And obviously it just hit when they beat Madrid in Madrid, Spain last week. So that's what I'm doing here. Taking Bayern Munich on the money line, parlayed with both teams to score in the Bayern Munich and Real Madrid game, of course. Same game parlay, plus 115 for 0.8 units. And then in the Arsenal Sporting Portugal game, going with the under 2.5 goals at plus 100 odds for a unit. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. We got some really good quarterfinal games coming up in the Champions League tomorrow. There were a couple of great games today. Obviously, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid did not disappoint. One of the greatest games we've seen all year. And then, PSG dispatched Liverpool. All right, guys. Thanks so much, and see you tomorrow.